Three things you need to know. Cut. Three things you need to know. Silicon Valley. Hey, today we're talking about where you will move when you retire. Uh, Homes for sale near Apple campus, which is just a diversion. That's not one of the three. 30-day challenge to empty nest success and financial intelligence. We also have a new video that I want to show off. Link is down and below. If you can't, actually, I need you to go to the blog to find it. So click over to the blog and then you'll find it. All right. I'm Vito with Abitano. Today we're talking, let's get to the first one. Real quick here. We're talking about homes for sale near Apple campus. Just so you have an idea, Apple campus, I'm talking about the spaceship, which is, I think it's like, where is it? It's right here, right? That's where it is. So I can get the satellite image. Yeah. See the little spaceship? Pretty little spaceship. There's 26 total listings, not a whole lot. And they range anywhere from $2 million to $6 million for standard ranch houses, 1,800 square foot house. Guys, my house in South San Jose, which is over here, worth 1.8. Over here, just because you're close to Apple campus, it's worth $2 to $6 million. Now, granted, this one right here is palatial, six beds, 7 bath, 4,500 square feet on a standard lot. So it was a rebuild. Little tiny townhouse. It's actually a condominium, but it's a townhouse because you go up and down. Glen Tree Court, which is standard older home, 2.5. I sold a house down here. Yeah, right here for 2.5 earlier this year. 2.2 original condition. We looked at this one, Gascon. Actually, Gascon just had the highest sale. Let's take a look. Highs and lows. Gascon was the highest list price, sales price, 128 over list price, right down the street from that listing, 3.45. So there you go. That's a little bit listed at 2.6. I guess they were listed because it went 128 over. This one's in pretty decent shape. Blaney, which is a busy street, 1.78. Townhouse. There you go. All right. Let's talk about where would you move if you moved out of San Jose? Would you move to San Diego? This one talks about San Diego. The conversation says both are expensive. People would rather live in different areas. San Diego is cheaper and the traffic is more manageable. Why am I saying San Diego? Well, to me, it doesn't really matter to me, guys. You have to kind of figure this out on your own, right? I want you to explore as an option, not saying, oh, I'm going to live in my house until I die. That's absolutely feasible, right? I'm not saying not to do that. And you should consider that as an option. However, if you're in a 2-story house and you get older and your hips become a problem, notice how I'm pointing at me, you might want to move. And in my mind, I want to move out of a high cost area and live very well on the money that I've made and not have to pay towards, poorly managed streets and litter everywhere. And it's not that I don't like living in San Jose. I think it's fantastic. I love the people that are here. I'm right down the street from my park. I enjoy it, but I need something else. So there you go. All right. That didn't really answer a whole lot. This lady right here, Empty Nest Coach, youremptynestcoach.com. I don't know. I just found it. I thought it would be great to at least talk about these questions that she broached here. What am I going to do with my life when my child moves out, right? This is stuff that I'm looking at in the next couple of years. My girls are juniors at Santa Teresa High, and I have to get that in my mindset, right? Let's see if I can make that bigger and adjust it so you can look at my noggin a little bit. There you go. What am I going to do with my life? Well, there's other things. There's sailing and archery and hiking. I'm going on a hike in less than an hour right now. There's all sorts of things you need to do. You need to get out there and be physical, and you need to get out there and be social. You need to get out there and use your brain. And I can tell you straight up, I have people, I've been studying older people for a while because I do a lot of work with older people, right? And I notice the ones that are extremely active and very social and open to being cool with other people and just being being there for people. You learn to be more social, and when you're more social, you tend to want to live longer and feel better about yourself and do more things and just get out there and be social. So when you see somebody that you tend to want to be with them for longer because you have a friend. It's kind of like they say that if you have a pet, you live longer, tend to live longer. I solely believe that. I've seen examples of people that just sit there and watch TV all day, and then they walk around with a cane and feel sorry for themselves versus people that just get out there and move. And yes, your body will eventually give out, but do the best you can. And that's what I know I keep on talking about fitness and flexibility after your 50s because it's very important. It's very, very important. And I don't want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just want to be flexible where my hips don't hurt. And that's my goal. Right. So I go out and hike, I go out and exercise, and I'm social with other people with dogs, and I go to the beach, and I'm trying just to get out there and move my body because things in motion tend to stay in motion. Not too sure who I am outside of my roles as a partner. You need to go explore that, right? And like I went with a guy I've known since seventh grade, Kennedy Junior High. He and I went to the beach the other day, and we were just talking. And he's like, "Hey, I'm going on a sailing trip." I'm like, "Put me on the list. I want to go. I'm not the best sailor in the world. I get seasick, but you know what? I'm going to try it. Keep trying it. I'm going to go golfing. I'm going to go shoot archery and what have you." Extra time. There's a lot of stuff you can do with extra time. I mean, you can read a book, you can go get smarter, you can go back to school, right? Well, my partner and I get along. That's a big choice. That's a big conflict, right? You can't be afraid of change. You are going to be okay. I'll tell you that straight up. You will be okay. And let me tell you, if you believe you'll be okay, you'll be okay. If you're fearful and you go into life with fear and apprehension and anxiety, that's what you will deliver yourself. So think you'll be okay. And I believe in you. You will be okay. How do I find friends in the empty nest years? Well, there's a ton of groups out there. There's social groups, there's online groups, there's churches, there's um, meetups, there's all sorts of different things that you can do to expand your life. When you're a parent, your whole life is or should be focused on your children, enjoying the memories, creating those memories with your children. We went and saw Beetlejuice. It's a great show. I thought it was okay. Funny, a little bit off color in different examples, but I guess timely. But we created great memories, right? I'm going to find other people that will have great memories to do, right? My kids will go out and become their own adults and have their own lives. My son, who turns 21 in 2 months, 3 months, he's out there struggling through life right now. He's becoming his own person. And, that's what it's all about. Finding new things. While my child is moving on, my parents are needing me more, and I don't know if I feel good about this. Yeah, you know what? That's part of life. Be there for them, be their mentor, be there. Now it's time to be their friend, right? You can guide them and have fun with them and invite them, but you're in their looking glass, right? They're creating their own lives, and that's a sad part of life, but you'll move on and you'll enjoy it. So, yep, there you go. All right. Enjoy the next chapter of your life. If you want to learn more about Empty Nest, youremptynestcoach.com, please feel free to jump over. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. I just found it. I thought that that was a fantastic blog for you to choose and look at. All right, one last thing. Financial intelligence. Wednesday. Financial intelligence. We talk about financial intelligence once a week. We interview other service people in the world, insurance, doctors, lawyers, people that do services for other people to learn about the ins and outs of their profession. So you can go into, if you ever need to talk to a doctor, you know what questions you should ask and what you shouldn't ask. Psychologists, we'll be going off. And if you have a service that you offer, please let us know. I'm happy to interview you. It's 15, 20 minutes. We go and it's more conversational. I have a list of questions, but I don't ask the questions. We're having a conversation, and that's really what it is. And my intention of financial intelligence is to help people understand how to live their life better, right? Financially, how to be more aware of different things, how to avoid scams, those types of things. So right there, the link is right there. Please sign up to get mailings or emails. We don't call you and harass you or sell you anything. It's more for my edifications, more for me becoming more aware and abundant in my life financially. That's what it's about. Santa Clara housing is slowing. It's absolutely true. Take a look. We're down to 65 closes last week. Last year, 72. But we see that already coming, right? We already see where the numbers, and it's all because of inventory, right? Inventory, what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Inventory is down to about 65 to 70% of what we've been at last year. Let's see if I can make that bigger for you. There you go. I'll move over a bit, bring that in there a little bit. There you go. See, it's all about production value. But there's this chart right here, right? This is July numbers. I don't know how to explain it other than low supply, demand staying the same, or is still greater than the inventory that's out there. Now, hold on a second. Vito, there's still 351 houses on market. Yeah, there's still houses that sit on market for way over 40 and 90 days because people still have the mindset that this is April of 2022 and the values of houses have gone down and dramatically have gone up again because we went through a correction. We went through a contraction and now we're back. Look, the numbers are showing you. Average sales price today is 1.7, 1.8 in Santa Clara County or San Jose. San Jose proper, right? The average price compared to last year, we're still down about 100,000. Top of the market delta was 200. So we're catching up. We're coming right back. $100,000 is far better than 200. In Blossom Valley, we lost $250,000 on average from April to August-ish. April, August, September, October timeframe. So we're coming back. Values are coming back. Houses are flying off the market faster, even though you look at days on market. Last year, days on market, this time last year, 24 days on market. Now we're at 16. Average was 21 because over the last year, this is year to date, is 21 days. Our numbers are shrinking considerably faster. There's still houses for sale that are on market over 40 days, 400, almost 500. Now, Vito, the numbers are changed. Absolutely. I changed it up because remember, I'm doing the Bay Area reports, these 10 counties. I wasn't doing that over here, so I thought I'd change it up. So I went and added the 10 counties, which excluded Monterey County. So, and if you ever want to know, I'm happy to show you these numbers real time. But 495 in the 10 counties that we have, it's not even less than 2 million anymore. 495 houses on market over 40 days. Well, what does that mean? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a quick look at what that means real quick. Save, sent email, emails. 90 days results. A lot of them are really expensive, right? Some really expensive houses stay on market a long time. I used to do $2 million and less, but you know what? You need to have a better snapshot of what's going on here, right? So we're getting into it. I would say 107 out of 190 days on market. There you go, right? So roughly half of them are super expensive houses. Not everybody can afford these houses, right? A lot of these, let's take a quick look. Paso Bonito Lane, 1.775, 118 days on market, Aptos. Let's take a quick look at that one. That thing's gorgeous, but it's up in the hills, right? You're not really, oh, look at that. I wonder if that comes with it. This is a 70s built? Yeah, 73. You can tell by the structure. Yeah, 2 acres, 3,200 square feet, big house. You know, might not be worth 1.7. Originally listed 2.16. Now it's there. So why? Because you're up in the hills. You're probably taking numbers from over here, which houses down here will sell for a whole lot more here. Plus, it's gargantuan. Not like gargantuan mansion style, but compared to what everybody else is looking at, it's pretty big. Let's take a look at Belito Drive, 139 days on market. So this is 96 off of East Main. Oh. Is that right? Yeah. I sold this house right here earlier this year. This house is on market again after. Oh, it's not coming in. Yeah, they pulled it off market and they put it back on market, it looks like. Yeah. So the thing is this is 96 styling, not updated. I mean, it might be semi-updated, but you know, just this yellow wood. I love the granite. I mean, I'm a granite guy, right? So anyway, let's go back to this. Houses on market over time. So there you go. All right, I think that's pretty much it. There's Willow Glen's 5 most expensive houses. Did this for last year. Love for you to check it out. Just put it on the on the on the YouTube channel. I lost it for a bit because you see it's 2022, and then I put it back on. I know the guy put it Cardiff, which is in Campbell, so don't bust my chops about that. But there you go. Love for you to see it. I'm Vito with Abitano. Hope these are helpful. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm eager to help inform people about my comments and thoughts about the real estate market. I'm Vito with Abitano. We'll see you out there. Have a great weekend. Wait, I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. We'll talk about inventory watch.